Hello everyone. We're going to be on 9th Avenue for this walk. 9th Avenue in New York City. We are on 59th Street and we're going to be walking south. Give you guys a look at these two workers here working on this light pole. Looks like they're working on the repeaters. Cell phone towers on the pole. We're going to start moving south. Looks like we got a little bit of a wind, a little headwinds coming in over here. We'll see if it gets crazy, and if it gets crazy, I'll throw the wireless mic on. So we are on 9th Avenue in New York City. This is considered the Hell's Kitchen area of New York. As we get further down the streets, it could get a little bit more grittier and interesting. So definitely one of the more interesting areas of New York City for a number of reasons. We're just waiting to cross 57th Street. And here we go. So I figure what we'll do is we will take this walk. We'll see. We might do another one of those, stop it at a certain time. Now, one thing that could be annoying on this walk is a lot of these lights. I mean, they're like Christmas tree lights. They're always blinking. They're either red or they're green. So a lot of times you get stuck in an intersection like this one. I'm going to actually run across. But, we'll see how this one goes. I know when we did 2nd Avenue, it was pretty nice. I was cutting through every intersection. But 9th Avenue is a little different. It seems like the time cycle on the lights here a little shorter, so they're always changing. I like to keep moving on my walks. So right now we're in the 50s, but we'll eventually get into the 40s and the 30s. We will pass by the Port Authority bus terminal, which the 9th Avenue side of the bus terminal is always an interesting area. I think we'll also be passing the 9th Avenue side of the Moynihan building. We just did an 8th Avenue walk like almost, 2-3 weeks ago. As you can see, the lights are always going to be changing on this walk. So we are now getting towards the middle of February. Been doing a nice little string of walks in New York City and Manhattan. We started out in lower Manhattan, and now we've made our way up north. Took a nice little walk through Central Park. We did 2nd Avenue, and now we're on 9th Avenue. Insomnia Cookies. This is a really good place to get cookies. A lot of times the companies, the businesses will order, you know, as part of their lunches, an appetizer of cookies from Insomnia. You could look them up. They have a website. There's another cookie spot in New York. And that's down over by like 72nd, 73rd. I think it's called Levain. I hope I'm not getting that wrong, but those cookies those cookies are amazing. Those cookies are a meal. They are literally a meal. If you're ever in New York City and you want to get some really good cookies, you got to go to that one. I will throw the a link to their site. I'll throw a link to their address so you guys know what I'm talking about. We are just crossing 51st Street. We're about to get into the 40s. And you know what we'll do? We'll get across the street. That way I'm not always standing still. Got this bike right here. Whoop. There you go, guys. Another light about to change on me. Although I think I could take this one before the light goes green. We're gonna stay on the shady side because the sun is really bright, and I want to keep the camera levels at a good spot. I got across the street and I was like, yeah, the sun's still a little low. Now on 9th Avenue, you'll find a lot of places to eat, drink, and have some good pizza. They actually have some good pizza joints on 9th Avenue. And then, of course, they have Mickey Spillane's, which is a very popular place to come and eat. So now we are in the heart of Hell's Kitchen. This is the heart of Hell's Kitchen right here. From here all the way down to pretty much where we're going to end the walk. So we got some school trips going on. We passed by all those kids just a block ago, and now you got all those kids over there. You see a guy just walk by eating pizza. I told you, there's a lot of places on 9th Avenue that you will find pizza. It feels like on almost every block there is a pizza place. Here's one right here. And then there's a pretty popular one on the corner over here on 46th Street. This is a 4-boy pizza, $1.50 slice. This right here, well, let me try that again. This right here is yours truly. This is Vinny's Pizza. This is Vinny's Pizza on the corner of 46th Street. And it's definitely not my pizza place. It is my namesake. But it's not my pizza place. This right over here on 45th is 5 napkin I just said pizza. 5 napkin burger. See, I got pizza on the head now. And look at that, they got how do you even pronounce that? Schmack-Harry's cookies? Right? Did I do it? Schmack-Harry's? Yeah, this is a 5 napkin burger. They only give you 5 napkins. If you need 6, they kick you out and make you pay double. Looks like an upscale burger place. Burgers are not supposed to be upscale, man. They're just supposed to be burgers, but I'm sure they're doing a good job. They got to pay that rent. Corner property on 9th Avenue and 45th Street in Manhattan. Their monthly rent is probably the same amount of money it costs to send your kid to college. We're getting close. We are getting close to the bus terminal. Westway Diner is right here. It's a popular place. People come to eat. I could smell the food coming off of the grill right now. It's actually a really nice place to get a breakfast or a lunch. You see, 9th Avenue's got a lot of places to eat. You could get anything you want on 9th Avenue. And I'm not even showing you the other side of the street. Here you go, Champion Pizza, another pizza place. Alright, so here we are at 42nd Street. Might as well take a break here because we're going to have to wait for that light anyway. Give you guys a look around. Some tall buildings right above me. These are apartment buildings right here. We are about to pass through the bus terminal, the west side of the Port Authority. This is an interesting intersection at night, I will tell you that much. One day I'll take you guys through when the weather gets warm, when there's even more people down here. This is what I call the, this area here at night is your, I call it the HOS alert. Head on a swivel. You definitely got to watch yourself down here. Oh, I want to try and get past that light. I do not want to wait. So here is the Port Authority. This is one of the ramps that the buses all take to get into the complex. You see another ramp up there down the block. Very industrial looking down here. Look at all these let's look at these look at all these pigeons. Look at this. Look at that. Just all hanging out. Look at this. It's pretty cool. They're just shitting on everybody as they drive by. All right. All right, here you go. Oh, it looks kind of empty right now, huh? I was not counting on this. West 40th and 9th Avenue, many people have been lightly tapped by cars in these intersections. This is a bad intersection. A lot of these cars are trying to get down the block. I'm just gonna go right through here. I don't know what's going on. This bus, so this bus is holding everybody up. Look at this. I think the bus broke down. No, he let somebody out. Backing up all this traffic for that bus. Now this area that we're in really get interested. Continue to see some more places to eat. I hear somebody yelling, so let's see what's going on. This guy's going crazy over here. I'm telling you, you gotta watch. He's throwing stuff around, and then he went down the block. I don't think anybody could have saw that because all these people are in the way. I'm trying to see if... Oh, here he is. I gotta watch. All right, here. We gotta watch. I'm gonna stay by these old people in case, you know. Stay right by these guys. So you got to watch down here. I'm telling you. He went right up to that guy. I was, I ain't gonna lie, I was about to, I don't know if I was gonna jump in or whatever. I don't know what he was doing, but that's why I stay close to these old people in case they needed help. Oh, this car stopped right in front of me. If you hear that little jingle, that is my phone. I'm not going to answer it. All right, we are about to cross. I lost track because of what happened back there. I don't know what street we're on. We're in the 30s. That's all that matters, all right? We're in the 30s. We are approaching 37th Street. We are right by the Hudson Yards complex. Give you guys a look when I get to a better spot. You can see the platform up there on that building all the way, sort of like in the middle. It's got like a triangle. A lot of people go out on that platform. You can actually see some people up there. If you look really close, you can see some people on the edge there. And this is the Hudson Yards complex. At one time, man, it was nothing down here. Just 15 years ago. 15, 20 years ago, man, it was desolate down here. There's another popular pizza place. This is Vito's Pizza.
We'll go with my girl.
Bak kimseye söylemiyorsun ha.
All right, let's do a time check here. 27 minutes in. All right, here we are, 34th Street. Should get a nice view of the Empire State Building over here in a second. And we are passing by B&H. B&H Photo Video. Been around for many years. This is where I buy all of my photography equipment, including the camera that is in my hand. But first, I'll give you guys a nice little look at the Empire State Building down there. And here you go. B&H is actually a really big tourist attraction. There you go, guys. I'm going to get you guys a nice look here in a second, so stand by. Here we go. Look at this. And you can see the Empire State Building once again down there. Now we're on the 33rd Street side of the building. We are on the 9th Avenue side of the Moynihan Train Hall. I would take us inside, but I'll be honest with you, it's just a long corridor. That's all it is. When you walk in there, you see a long corridor. Yeah, here's a nice shot right here. This is a good shot for you architecture photographers. These buildings are really big. You see a nice reflection of the sky off these buildings. Got a bit of a wind coming in right now. The wind is, it's been okay. It hasn't been, really windy. We are on 31st Street. Eric. Well, it says Eric's Food Truck, but El Picosito. Breakfast and lunch. Most of these food trucks, they tend to a lot of the local people in these office buildings that work. You'll get a lot of people that'll come out and get lunch and go right back up into their office. I used to be one of those people. We used to have a lot of good selections for food. I'll tell you, one of the best blocks, I always tell people this, one of the best blocks for food trucks is 50th Street. Right off the corner of 50th, right across from Radio City, you go up that block. That whole block is just, from the corner to about midway, he's got a lot of good food trucks. You got Greek food, Indian food. My favorite cart on that block is Steak Freak. They make some, it's called Steak Freak, but man, they have some really good chicken. Honey glazed chicken, that's what it is. This right here is the Morgan General Mail Facility, United States Post Office. Looks like the Justice League. All right, we've made it down to 29th Street. About to get some sun in our eyes right now. church right here on the corner. This is a very popular church. They're always feeding the homeless. There's always a line for the food pantry here. Although it doesn't look like anybody's standing outside the church today.
At 1:30 in the morning, they're still there.
Alright, so we've pretty much exited Hell's Kitchen. We are now in the Chelsea section. I would say this is the Chelsea section. Give you a little behind the scenes details. This is the third walk I am recording on this day. We started out, I started out with recording 2nd Avenue. Then I recorded the Central Park walk. And now we are doing this one. So I've put a lot of miles on my feet today. Easily 10 miles. Over 10 miles of walking, but you know what? That's what this channel's about. This channel is about walking around. I think I'm gonna miss another light. It's one thing I hate about 9th Avenue is the lights, the traffic lights. I'll probably be able to make this one. Yeah, I'll make it. We should be getting into some shade in a minute. A lot of the buildings down here are, they're starting to get smaller, so there's more sun on the streets. Also, the sun is crossing east to west past the noon hour, so now you're going to start getting the sun directly in front of us. We're heading like due south right now. So. I had to think about it not because I didn't know which direction I was going, but I don't know if it's exactly due south. We might be moving more southwest. So I hope everybody's enjoying these walks. We have been in New York City for a little while now, for the last couple of weeks. I think what we're going to do is we are going to break into a different direction. We've done enough of 9th Avenue, and I think what we'll do now is walk down 23rd Street for a bit. So that's where we are now. We are now off of 9th Avenue, and we are walking on 23rd Street. You got a lot of these interesting architectural designs across the street. I'll wait until we get out of the sun and I'll show you. Here we go. So these are what the types of real estate look like on this block. Twenty-third Street is actually a very popular street as far as crossing across Manhattan. Maybe we'll come back here in the summertime and do a dedicated 23rd Street walk. I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk down to 6th Avenue. That's what we'll do. We will take this down to 6th, and that's what we'll call it. This is 8th Avenue right here. We were just walking on this a couple of weeks ago. We were walking on 8th Avenue. Alright, so I took you guys along 9th. Taking you down 23rd. I'm losing my sense of direction here. That's because my head is on a swivel as I am looking across the street at what there is over there as far as businesses and such. My camera's pointed, in front of me, and I'm like looking around like a tourist. Look at this building right here. It's the Chelsea Hotel. Really beautiful front. Look at this. Piece of art, man. That's really nice. Alright, we've made it to 7th Avenue. We've got one more, and then we're gonna end it. What we'll do is we will end it on the other side. This is 7th Avenue South. It'll take you into Varick Street. Varick Street will take you right by the Ghostbusters firehouse. That's Hook and Ladder 8. And Varick is all the way down there. Way down there. We'll do a walk. Well, actually, you know what we'll do? We will return to Lower Manhattan, and we will do a walk that will lead us into Varick, and we'll stop and look at the firehouse. But this walk is coming to a close, so I want to thank everybody that came along. Stride Warrior needs a break. I've been walking over 10 miles today. I've been pretty much walking for 3 hours, walking around. Even when the camera wasn't on, I was still walking. So, and I didn't even eat anything today. Not even a piece of fruit. I got a little bit of a headache. That's from my brain is probably craving protein right now. That's all right. I guess if you're one of those people that does that 18-hour fasting, well, the last time I ate was for dinner yesterday. So let's figure that out. How many hours was that? I think it was more than 18 hours. Well, it's around 18 hours. 6 o'clock. That would have been 12 right there. Another 6, that's 18. I'm going on 19 hours without anything to eat. I'm going to make up for it, though. I have an idea of what I'm going to do when I get into Brooklyn. So. All right, here we go. We are going to end it here on 6th Avenue and 23rd Street. I want to thank everybody for coming along. Stay tuned for more walks. Wherever those walks are going to be. We're going to wrap it up right here. 23rd and 6th, right outside the Path train station to New Jersey. I want to wish everybody a good rest of your day, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.